Hey guys, my name is Jonas, I'm an architect, and today I'm gonna tell you essential skills you need to become an architect. If you're wondering whether to become one or what skills you need, I'm gonna break it down skill by skill today just for you so you could understand what does it take to become an architect or to be a good architect. The first skill, and the most obvious one too, is being creative. Yes, you heard me right, being creative is the most important one because you can have any skills in the world, but if you're not creative, you will not be able to have any fun working as an architect. And you have to have some satisfaction and pleasure by doing what you do. And so the biggest satisfaction that you can get out of being an architect is when you are being creative. You generate some ideas, you create some nice drawings, sketches that are going to be built as buildings or cities, and then it makes the world a better place, at certain level. And when you see happy people that are influenced by your creativity, that's when you get your satisfaction. So that's why creativity is the most important one. You can learn everything. It's hard to learn creativity. It's possible though, but maybe I'll talk about that in the next videos. And for now, let's move to skill number 2. And skill number 2 is social skills. So social skills are very important as well because you can be very good and also very creative, but if you have no social skills, it's gonna be very hard for you to sell your ideas, because in the end you have to present your project, you have to present your sketches and drawings, and if you have very poor social skills, no one will believe in your sketches even though they might be very good. So if you want to be successful, you want to talk to your clients, be able to make good relations, so that they will trust you, and then you have to sell your ideas, and to be successful you have to have good social skills. And I'm not talking about talking to all the engineers, other partners, to other various institutions, you have to deal with when you want to get your project accepted and things like that. Social skills are very important. Make sure you work on them because it will pay you off big time in the future. So the third big skill every good architect has is learning skill. And what do I mean by learning skill? We all learned in school, right? It's over now, right? Not quite, because being an architect, you have to deal with very different situations every time you get to work on a new project. And so every project has its own challenges. And to overcome every of those challenges, you have to learn new things. You have to learn new laws, new regulations, new restrictions. You have to learn new technologies, you have to learn new engineering solutions and things like that. So it's very important you are able to learn fast, and you enjoy and you know how to learn, so you don't spend the whole day reading one law. You have to know where to look, how to search for new information, and know how to learn new things. Also, you need to learn a lot of new software, learn how to draw new things, for instance. So you have to be able to learn and learn quick, because that's a very essential skill for every architect, and learning is key. The fourth essential skill for every architect is the execution skills. So what do I mean by execution? What is the final project of architecture, you may ask? Well, those are most likely some kind of drawings. It can be renderings, In the beginning stages, those are sketches, but you need execution skills to actually make those drawings, to make those renderings. So you need to be able to sketch your ideas. You need to be able to draw it on 2D plans, 2D sections, elevations, and other drawings. You know how to annotate them and all the things like that. You need to know how to model in 3D space, how to make renderings, how to present those things. The good news is that most of us learn that in architectural schools, and that's the easiest things to learn, because you can simply look for a tutorial and learn step by step how to draw, how to annotate, how to model and things like that. So that's the easiest but very essential skill. Last but not least essential skill for every architect is, try to guess, it's business skills. You thought that you are a very creative, artistic person and you are not supposed to deal with business because it's for businessmen. Well, think again. If you want to eat in your life, you need to buy food, and for buying food you need money, and to earn money you have to understand how the business works. So you can have all the skills in the world, but if you don't request the money for those skills, and you don't put yourself in situations where you get paid for the skills that you have. Being skillful doesn't mean getting paid, so you have to understand how the business works, how the world works, and you have to ask for the payment when you have to ask for the payment, and you understand why people have to pay you and what is the right time and what do you do for a certain amount of money. And so you have the structure, the business plan in your head when you execute a project. So that's very important, because if you want to be successful, you also need money to invest in yourself, to invest in your computer, in your knowledge. You want to travel, you want to see buildings, and you want to explore the world and get new experiences, and that all costs money. And that is the money that the architecture has to pay for you. So those were the main essential skills of architecture. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get a ton of value out of it. So if you did like it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna do more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching and take care.